Hello, and welcome to our final video of our three-part series for Merchant Capture. In this video, we will show you how to navigate the Analytics tab and how to create reports for your own records. In part 2, we captured our deposit and transmitted this to the bank for processing. Now let's take a look at how we can document this transaction for our records. From our dashboard, on the left-hand side, you will see the Analytics tab. If you click on that tab, a drop-down menu will show Reports, Exports, and Research. Let's start with Reports. Click on the Reports tab. When you click on the Reports tab, it will take you to the Reports landing page. Here you will click on Deposit Reports. From this drop-down menu, you have a number of options: Deposit Adjustments, Deposit Detail by Deposit, Deposit Detail with Custom Fields, and finally Deposit Summary. Each one of these reports will encompass the deposits that you have made. If we open Deposit Adjustment, this will bring you to your Deposit Adjustment landing page. Here you will see a number of fields that you can choose information from. As we said in our previous video, any fields that have a red asterisk is a required field. This must be filled out before moving forward. Let's choose our start date. Let's choose the beginning of the month. In our end date, we'll use today's date, and then choose your location. In the bottom right-hand corner, click Generate Report. Now, the Deposit Adjustment Report is any adjustments that were made to your deposit based on either yourself or the bank. If there were any corrections made, it would all be listed here. It shows your research date, research ID, the action that was taken, the submitted amount, and then the adjusted amount. In the top right-hand corner, it will show the date range that you chose, and it will also show the location and the presenter of the report. You can print or save this report for your records. And then finally, just press close at the bottom right-hand corner. Let's choose the Deposit Detail Report. Much like the Deposit Adjustment Report, the Deposit Detail Report has parameters that must be filled out. Let's use the same date range that we used for the Deposit Adjustment Report. Let's choose our location and then choose our account number. And then finally, in the bottom right-hand corner, let's click Generate Report. Here you will see the presenter, the location, the date range, and the account number. This will show everything that was deposited into that account during that date range for your report. You can also print or save this report for your records. Now let's press close and move on to the next report. Deposit Detail by Deposit. Now, the Deposit Detail by Deposit report is specific to a date. There is no range. It's a daily function report. So let's choose the end of the month, the 31st. I'll choose my location, I'll choose my account number, and then under Deposits, if you click on that, it will tell you how many deposits were made on that day. You can choose an individual deposit for the report, or you can choose them all. I'll choose all. From here, I will click Generate Report. Much like the other reports, it will have similar information, except this is specific to the date of the deposit, meaning it's a single day of all of the deposits made to that particular account. You can print and save this for your records as well. Let's close this and move on to the next report. Deposit Detail with Custom Fields. In this report, the Deposit Detail with Custom Fields, you will choose a date range from a start date to an end date. You will also choose your location, and then you will choose the accounts you wish to pull the information from. You can choose to do a report for each individual account, or you can choose Select All. Let's select all. Now let's click Generate Report. This report may take a little bit of time as it's collecting a lot of information. This report has similar headers as our previous reports. It has the presenter, the location, the date range we chose, and the accounts that we chose. It shows line item details for all of the deposits that were made on that particular time frame to those particular accounts. Let's close this report and move on to our Deposit Summary Report. On the Deposit Summary Report, again, you're going to choose your date range and your location, and then you're going to click Generate Report. This shows a Deposit Summary Report by transaction. Each one of the transactions shows the location, the business, the date, and the amount. Now let's move down to the Exports tab. By clicking on Exports, this will bring you to the Export landing page. Again, there is required information that needs to be filled out in each field. This is marked by the red asterisk. you have export, language, start date, end date, locations, and accounts. Let's choose CSV. The language is defaulted to English. The start date and end date, we'll choose the beginning of our month and end of our month. We'll choose our location, and then we'll choose our accounts. Let's select all, and then at the bottom, we will click Export. This will export all the information collected for those accounts, deposited on the date range that we've chosen, and placed into an Excel spreadsheet. Now let's go back up to Export, and in the drop-down menu, we'll choose Image Archive. We'll keep the same start date and end date, location, and accounts. But then if you notice, it has added a zip file password. You will set up a specific password for this particular report, and then you will confirm it. When you export this report, it will generate an image of each individual item, meaning it will have the checks you scanned as well as your deposit tickets. When you click on one of these items, it will request you to put in that password. And finally, under Export, if you choose QuickBooks, this will generate a QuickBooks text file for your QuickBooks software. Finally, under the Analytics tab, you have a Research section. Here you can choose a number of criteria points to search for information regarding a deposit. Again, keep in mind that any field with an asterisk is a required field and must be filled out. If we choose the start date and the end date, our location, we're going to Query by Transmissions, and we're looking for deposits. We're going to select the value, which will be the amount. Let's use a value of less than $20. And then if we click Search, this will bring up a list of items that fell under those criteria points. Finally, under the Training tab, you can find a number of documents, demo videos, and an application user's guide link that you can click on and download a full user's guide in printed form. Thank you for taking the time with us today. This concludes our third video for Merchant Capture.